This is what we've all been waiting for. This is literally, some call it the Comic Con for video gaming. E3 2018 is coming June 12th through the 14th in LA. There is so many things that potentially could be happening, potentially could be showcased here. We're gonna give you our thoughts on what we plan on seeing from Sony, Microsoft, as well as Nintendo. If you guys are set, we can go ahead and get on into it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, mission starts now.
Minecraft VR. No, you're already doing that. Anyways.
All right, so let's kick it off with Sony. We got to go quick with this one.
Yeah.
So Sony's coming. I think the big three for Sony is going to be Last of Us 2. They got to showcase that. There's hints of that coming. We've been seeing Spider-Man since last year. We're going to see a big shot of Spider-Man. And I think Death Stranding. We're finally going to see some gameplay on that one. It's been, 2.5 years since Kojima kind of was just like, yeah, Norman Reedus, horror game and everything. We haven't really seen much other than like a baby. And I think it's time for some actual gameplay.
I agree. I feel like hopefully we'll see all of those. I'd like to see some more of Days Gone as well. And let me look that up. When is that supposed to? Did we get a release date on Days Gone yet?
I don't think so. I could be wrong though.
About PS Vita emulator. No. Full digital, no more hardware.
Do you think? I know this may be soon, but do you think they're gonna hint PS5?
I don't think so. I think they just put out the PS4 Pro. We know this generation is like modular and upgradable. I think this generation of consoles is going to stick around a bit longer than the last one. And the last one was around for quite a while. So I think the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, I think they're in for the long haul. I think at the worst, they might have like a PlayStation Pro X in development right now. That might be like the next version before we even see a PS5. At least I hope. I don't want to drop another $500 on a new system.
And then, what about Red Dead 2? Do you think that's probably not going to be held by Sony just because it's cross-platform? But I definitely like to see.
It'll be there. It'll be at the show, but I mean, it comes out this year, doesn't it? At the end, quarter 3 or 4. So I think it'll be there. I don't think it's going to be demanding that much presence other than maybe some gameplay.
It'll be nice to see though. Right. So, how about Microsoft?
I tried looking them up. I tried researching them. I got Halo 6.
Yeah.
And
Halo 20.
And that's kind of it, really, as far as I know. Like, what else does Microsoft have coming down the line?
Cortana, the action-packed RPG. I don't know. It uses your search results to create a game.
I've been seeing a little bit about a potential battle royal mode for Crackdown 3.
I could see it. Oh yeah, Crackdown 3.
And then there's allegedly maybe a Blue Dragon coming out, but that potentially may be cross-platform as well. So,
that was a 360 exclusive back in the day.
So, again, with Microsoft kind of, just kind of sinking. I mean, are they becoming? Do you think they'll finally become maybe just a
software powerhouse?
Like a software powerhouse, maybe. I mean, the crossplay between that and Windows 10. I mean, it almost seems like they're just like, hey, why don't you just buy a PC?
I mean, they got Minecraft Daddy Warbucks. They can just ride till like the end of time. So, we're good. We got the games down. Yep.
Gears of War might be showing here. I think what are we on 5 now? So we have Gears of War 5 might be showing up. We got a gray-haired Marcus Phoenix and everything. Other than that, though, I think they depend on cross platforms. Their exclusives aren't that heavy hitting anymore.
Maybe like some obscure PUBG updates or something
Mm-hmm.
to kind of maybe compete with Fortnite a little bit. Maybe we'll see them. Maybe they'll get, I don't know, some new skins or something for PUBG. Maybe they'll introduce like, I don't know, who even knows? You know, they'll cross Halo with PUBG or something. Who like, I don't know. It's gonna. I feel like there's gonna be some sort of gimmick with Microsoft though.
You got to find Master Chief's gauntlet.
Yeah.
Gotta settle that lawsuit first. Anyways, different subject.
I
So
think the powerhouse at E3 is going to be Nintendo.
Mm.
I think they made a lot of promises last year, and a lot of them were just like, all right, just bear with us, they're coming.
Mm.
And now we've come a year around. I think we're going to get more promises and maybe some glimpses at some of those promises.
So I remember hearing that they were never gonna make another Smash Bros.
Oh,
And then everybody was like, "You're never gonna make another Smash Bros." I don't believe it.
Everybody was thinking there was going to be a port. You know, the Wii U was the Wii U. You know, didn't do super well.
Right.
You know, everyone thought we were just going to get Smash Brothers Wii U on the Switch, but now apparently it's confirmed it's a full-fledged Super Smash Brothers Switch.
Mm.
You know, so hopefully we see maybe some more character confirmations other than the Splatoon kids and Mario, Link, and Donkey Kong. You know, whoever was back there in the fire. That one teaser.
Surprise! Nintendo likes money, kids.
Right.
Yeah, expect Amiibo. And like they're definitely gonna go hard with that. But hey, I think that's the perfect title, and I mean it makes sense for them to do that. You know, let's get a new Smash Bros. I want to bring a pack of Amiibo around with me while I randomly challenge people on the street that I see with a Switch. You know, it's like, hey, it's me and my Amiibo versus you and your Amiibo. Let's go, random guy. Like, you know, I think it's gonna be perfect. It's such a big fandom behind, you know, Smash Bros. So I definitely want to see that, and we're gonna see that. I can almost guarantee that. But then this Pokemon, do you think we're gonna actually maybe see some gameplay of this new Pokemon game that actually got announced tonight before we went live?
Maybe. So speaking of challenging random people to battles, you know, with Pokemon, like we've got our Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, Pokemon Go tie-in that was announced today. We actually saw some gameplay on that one, but they also confirmed an RPG. So I'm hoping that RPG we get some gameplay, you know, like full-fledged real Pokemon, you know, and I'm hoping it's a reboot, you know, just like the rumors are saying. I'm hoping we go back to Kanto or maybe another area, but just instead of hitting that 1,000 Pokemon mark, we tone it down a little bit because it's, you know, it's getting a little crazy to catch them all. You know, it shouldn't be a part-time job.
Right. Unless they start paying people to actually play the game, which, who knows?
Like Nintendo, this is our resume.
It's a low graphic game, so mine coins going in the background or
Right.
Bitcoin. So you know, you're mining as you catch them all.
Hey, they could make a crypto a Poke coin.
Say if it's not using all the resource of that hardware, you know, just make it run in the background.
Right.
Always say.
Don't put ideas in their head. But I mean, there's other stuff coming, like Fire Emblem. An official Fire Emblem was announced last year. I'm hoping we see more of that. Like we got Fire Emblem Warriors just came to the Switch fairly recently, or that was fall, so not super recently. I'd love to see an actual Fire Emblem on the Switch. You know, go back to the tactics. You know, those Fire Emblems that were on the Wii still are some of the most collectible ones in the series. They just didn't make them that much. So hopefully we see a bit more on the console, especially now that it's handheld. And then Metroid's coming too. That was all we got was like a title card. It says like Metroid's coming, trust us. So hopefully we get a little bit more information on that one.
Do you think potentially we may get a little bit more information on the alleged Star Fox racing game as well?
Hopefully we see something. Star Fox hasn't done much, especially since he kind of moved over to the mobile platform for a while. I want to see Fox doing something. So hopefully, you know, we get more of that franchise.
Yeah. And I imagine there will be a slew of ports coming as well.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I'd love to see another indie montage because Nintendo, like in Nintendo's presentations, they always go like, "Oh yeah, the Nindies, you know, like here's all this stuff coming." Nintendo's just knocking it out of the ballpark with the Switch, just porting all these indie games over, and just I'd love to see another like dozen great games coming to the Switch. You know, whether they're physical release or not.
And then hopefully they hold another Nintendo World Championship as well. They typically hold that around the time of E3, so that'll be pretty cool if they have that as well. Because you gotta love the Nintendo World Championship. Just seeing these speedrunners just go through and decimate some of these games is great. It's great fun.
Crazy. I think other than that, Yoshi.